Today I'm going to be trying 5 different crochet gadgets to see if they're actually worth buying. I'm going to be testing each product, rate it from 1 to 10, and decide if this is a buy or pass. Also, I have no clue how much I paid on these products because my husband got them for me. So we are going to also guess how much we think each product cost. Let's begin with the first gadget. Oh well, I already see it. So we are going to begin with this one right here. The first item I have in my hand, it's a decision dice for knitters and crocheters. What? This sounds so fun. Let's open it. Oh, look at the size of this dice. So we have start new pattern, buy yarn, organize stash, finish a whip, knit for 30 minutes. You can simply just crochet for 30 minutes. It's saying knit, but we can, we can be creative here. And I think that's it. This is such a fun little gadget because you can have fun while you're crocheting and just not be serious for one day and let the dice decide what you're gonna do. I'm gonna roll the dice and see what I would get. What do you think? Should we try this in a video? I think it would be really fun. Knit / crochet for 30 minutes. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This is really fun actually. So this is the very first gadget. I give this 8.5 out of 10. I absolutely love this one. Would you buy or pass this item? I would definitely buy it. It's so worth buying this because it's such a little fun thing to do when you don't know what to do and you want to have fun. And now we have to guess the price of this product. What do you think? I think this product was £4.50. Let's find out. This product was £5.90. So it was a little bit more expensive than I thought. I still think it's a value for money. I don't think it's expensive. So I would round it to £6. So £6 for this dice. What do you think? Is it expensive or it's worth the money? I think it's worth the money. I think it's quite nice. I would pay £6 for this. So the first product. Next. Oh my goodness, I'm already excited. Next up, what's in here? Ooh. What in the world is this? What is this? Oh, there's a crochet hook inside here. Oh, what is this? Let's read the paper. How to use. Oh, is this to help crocheting? I guess this is for beginners. To help them with tension and to hold the yarn. Wait, this is actually so handy. But let's see if it's gonna work. We will need some yarn. This actually helps a lot with tension if you're starting out. So you will get consistent tension. The only thing is that it keeps falling from the top here. So I don't know if I'm putting it correctly. Maybe just make sure that it's under here. So this is what my single crochets are looking like. So the magic ring. Now this is nice. Now I think for a beginner, this is absolutely incredible. Remove and tighten. All right, wait a minute. Look, I think this might be a game changer for beginners because holding the work and the working yarn, it's so confusing at the beginning. I'm not gonna lie, it did take me a little bit to figure it out how to use this machine. This is actually really, really fun. And did you see my stitches? They look so nice and consistent, and it definitely kept the tension really nice and even. I think working in a round with this machine is the best rather than working back and forth. So I think this is designed more for working in rounds. If I had this when I was a beginner, I would have started crocheting way quicker. in rounds. Rating, I would give this a 7 out of 10 because you can definitely crochet without it, but if you have tension issues, mobility issues with your hands, this will be a game changer because the stitches when worked in rounds were perfect. Super consistent. The only issue I was having was the yarn sliding off the top here. So I think there is room for improvement with this item. And is this tool actually worth buying? If you are a complete beginner, I would say definitely give this a try. Now, if you are an experienced crocheter, then I don't think this is really useful because we already know how to tension our project, how to hold the yarn properly, but also if you have tension issues until now, even crochet after many years, then this is also going to work for you. I personally wouldn't buy this one, so this one would be a pass for me. Now we need to guess the price of this item. My guess, it comes with a crochet hook, a nice one actually, ergonomic, and also this tool is ergonomic as well, so I guess it's gonna be in the pricier side. I think this would be around £10, £10.99, I think, £10.99. What do you think? So this product is £9.99, £1 cheaper than I thought. Not bad for this tool. I think it could be cheaper, maybe £7.99, not gonna lie, because there is some room to improve this item. So I think it could be a little less than the original price. Let me know in the comments if you would try this gadget or not. We have 3 left. Which one should we do? One of the boxes? Let's do this one. Hello, giveaway Brunaticality here. We are celebrating 10 years of Brunaticality on YouTube, and I'm running a huge giveaway of 10 winners. So check the link in my description to sign up. It's going to be every Friday and the winner will be picked the next day, 1 p.m. GMT. So check the link in my description to know all the info and good luck. What would this be? Ooh, 2 block granny squares. I've seen this online before, never used this before. Have you used this before? We have some stitch markers, in which is really nice to have. And I guess this is the metal thingies to add to our base. And we have 2 different sizes. We have these 2 different sizes. Let's try this together. I know that some people, they spray with water as soon as they add the square into this base. You can steam block it as well. So I'm gonna do the steam blocking option. I'm gonna crochet. You get a darning needle. Nice. I'm gonna crochet 2 granny squares really quick. You get 2 darning needles, 3 darning needles, 4 darning needles. Wait a minute. 5 darning needles. Look, this is the one you get. So we have the base, the square with the little holes goes right here. Look at that. And then with the metal thingies, you add however you want. Also, it's gonna depend on the size of the square you do. So the biggest square you can do using this tool is a 17 by 17 centimeters square, in which is not bad because I think the biggest square I've done was a 20 by 20. So this is actually pretty nice. So just finished making the 2 squares. I made 3 rounds each, as you can see. Now let's compare the past and the future. I block my projects using an ironing table and some pins. So place my square down and then I pin sometimes just the corners and sometimes all the way around. Press, and now we steam block it. And now we wait for it to cool down. So let's add the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. across. Then it has to be 8 down, right? 8. Look at that! How cool is this? Wait a minute, this is actually so fancy. So as soon as you finish making a square, you can simply just add to your tool, like so. And then you seam block this one and then add the next one and then carry on doing that. Look at that! That is so fancy. Just remove the little metal thingies. Wow! Whoa! So this is what it looks like using the blocking tool. And this is my old method. We can see a drastic difference on this one. My old method actually doesn't make the square super even. This method using the blocking tool, it's perfectly straight, perfect, all the 4 sides. 10 out of 10. This is super handy. Also, you can add not only 1, but 4 squares or 2 at the same time. This is unbelievable. I love this. Is it worth buying? Definitely. So this is definitely a buy for me. And now we need to guess the price. How much was this item? Come on, this is a pretty nice tool. I would say this is more like a £12.99 to £15 tool. So I'm gonna say £14.99. How much was it? You have to tell me. $7.99. $7.99. This is so worth it. Super affordable. I thought it was more, to be honest. And so compact. You can store it like this with the little metal thingies inside the little groove. Do they all fit in here? If so, this is gonna be the perfect tool. There we go. Look at that. Super compact. Next product. This was absolutely stunning. Well done, husband. Well done. I think you're listening to me. So we have this one in the plastic bag and we have a box. Which one? Let's do the plastic bag, and then this, in which is the biggest one, we're gonna leave it for last. All right? All of the tools in here, they are green. Nice and aesthetic. I love that. What is that tool? That looks fun. So in this little bag, look at that. We got a 2mm crochet hook, stitch markers, and this tool that I always wanted to try. This is a tension tool actually. And it holds your yarn in place and it makes the cutest ring as well. Look at that. We have to give this a try. But what's in here? Oh my goodness, is this what I think it is? I think my husband actually listens to me and also remembers all the pictures and videos I show it to him. Because you know what this is? You know what this is? And also everything is green. Look, the branding is on point. This is a tool that you place your yarn here, and then if you want to go for a walk and you want to crochet, you can. Oh my goodness. We have to give this a try right now. So we place the yarn before adding the handle, and then we add the little holder thingy. And then, look, this goes around and around and around. Where is the end of the yarn? There we go. And then look, when you pull. Oh no! This is gonna be absolutely helpful. We can crochet like this. Oh, how amazing is this. You're not gonna have to be pulling the yarn every time you crochet. You can simply just crochet away without having to pull the yarn. Oh, it's so easy. Wait, is it? Oh, it's rotating so easily. You know, sometimes you want to go to the park and walk a little bit and you want to take your project with you. Hello. This is actually mind-blowing. This is unreal. I absolutely love this. Look, 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 look. I think we have to go for a little walk. Let's go. You will not regret it. If you want something like this, buy it. You will not regret it. So good. Now I want to try this tension thingy. Oh, that's nice. The yarn doesn't really touch your skin, so it's not gonna break it so easily if you're crocheting a blanket, for example, that you're gonna be crocheting quite a lot. 10 out of 10. Would I buy this? 1000%. Yes, 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 yes. What about you? And now, how much is this product? This is a really, really good product. Also, it comes with really nice extra tools. So I think this would be around $8.99. Let's check it out. Is it more or less? It's $7.69. I was so close. I was so close. And this super value for money. This is so worth buying. Now, the last gadget. The biggest for last. Oh, what is this? Look at that. Is this from the wood? This oily thing? We have some building to do. We have some installation steps. So here's everything in the box. Mini screwdriver and some screws. The sides. Okay. Look at this so far. Then we add this one, right? Add these little flat things to here. Then these ones to the bottom. And then these goes here. Look at this fun little gadget. I guess this is a project organizer. Whoa, because you have a place to put your crochet hook, 2 places to put darning needles and stitch markers. Also, you get some little tools, some darning needles and stitch markers. And then here is to put your phone. And because it's a magnetic thingy, so you can use this while you crocheting or knitting. This is so fuzzy and fun and cool. Let's put this to the test. I'm excited about this. So let's add everything I use in a project. Crochet hook, stitch markers, darning needle, scissors. I can place it here or here as well. I would here. And my phone goes right here. And this is the yarn I'm going to try and use it here. A handy little gadget. Perfect. Also, you can use it like this. Now let's properly try this out. I want to try with these yarns right here because they are quite heavy. Let's test this magnet out. Let's see if it's strong enough. First one. Wait, this is a very strong magnet. I was not really having high hopes for this, but that is a strong magnet. Then I'm gonna add this other one. This as a project, storage, and also as a decoration, stunning. Look at that! Now let's put this to the test. Oh yeah, it works. Look, when you pull the yarn, it unravels perfectly and so smooth. And you can also use the two colors at the same time. So if you want to do color changes, this is perfect because you're going to have them separately, and then you can use one and then after the other. And then you will keep on track so that you don't twist the yarn. This is actually amazing. This actually works. I am so impressed. It's spinning in the perfect speed. All right, now I'm ready to change into my other color. So I can grab it. This is perfect. Oh, this is so perfect. I cannot believe it. So for example, now that I want to change colors, I know that my yarn is here. So I'm gonna change to this other one and continue. You know what? The only thing that is missing is a little basket here at the back. You can always put a basket here, but if they added an extra little bit at the back, you could actually place your work, your project inside the basket. Room for improvement. Look at this. You have everything you need for your project here with you. You can add more crochet hooks in here. I love it. This is a 10 out of 10. What do you think of this? Would I buy this? 1000% absolutely yes. And now we have to guess the price. I'm going already towards £20, 21.99. I would go for £30 if it had the basket here at the back. 21.99. Let's find out. So the actual price of this super incredible fun gadget is, you're not gonna believe it, it's basically half the price I guessed. £10.99. £10, not £11. £11. What? I would definitely pay more for this. This is gonna be with me for every single project right now. I'm not gonna let this go anymore. This is my favorite project. This is my favorite product out of all of them in this video. Which one was yours? Wow. Wow. And let me know in the comments which of the gadgets surprised you the most and which one would you definitely buy. Me, I would 1000% buy this gadget. I am actually impressed with this gadget. So stunning. 1 million out of 10 for this one. Bye, happy crocheting!